What's going on, everyone? It's my back again, and it's Forest against Everton, City ground. Tough place to go, unbeaten since September there. I remember when Everton used to have stats like that. They go into this game off the back of a 4-0 defeat, pathetic performance. Something that wasn't necessarily unexpected, but I think this is the first real test for Dyche away from home, because look, I weren't expecting anything away at Anfield. I wasn't expecting anything at Arsenal, but actually this is a game that Everton could get something out of. You know, Forest don't score loads of goals. I think they've scored one goal more than us this season, and they've conceded something like 42, so they've conceded more than us. So from a stats perspective, oh my God, I can't talk, man. From a stats perspective, there you go. We're very similar sides. The only difference is they just are solid at home. You know, they get the odd goal. They're quite good, and obviously they come to Goodison and got a point, which doesn't help. So Everton have got to be sharp. They've got to be aggressive like they have been. They've got to be able to carry the ball directly like they have been. Dwight McNeil's played really, really well against Arsenal. And just to clarify a couple of things, a video by DR Sport come out the other night, and it was sell, bench and keep. That was recorded a couple of weeks ago. So my comments about McNeil have sort of been surpassed. He's played really well the last few weeks. He actually, I feel sorry for him because he's been delivering balls into the box. He played fairly well against Arsenal. Got let down by a striker that can't score goals or do anything. So Everton have to be on the game. They've got to get the ball out to McNeil, let him deliver balls, let him beat players. Demarai Gray starts for me in this game. He has to start. I go 4-4-2, as I mentioned in my video yesterday. I absolutely go 4-4-2. I drop one of the centre midfielders, whether it's Garner, Decore, I don't care. But Ellie Sims and Demarai Gray would be my front two. In terms of the centre halves, Michael Keane doesn't start. Michael Keane doesn't start. There is absolutely no surprise that in the game that was probably our worst defensive display, he was in the back of the centre of the back four. So that doesn't surprise me. So Mina comes in. I'd even throw Cody back in if I had to. Godfrey, whoever, I don't care. Just anyone other than Michael Keane. And we've got to go at it. We've got to go at it. We've got to be solid, resolute. We've got to start picking up points away from home. And, you know, if you offer me a point now, I'll take it, as long as we get 3 at Brentford. But I said exactly the same thing at Villa. You know, against Villa, you know, that was a game that Everton needed to win. People will sit there, and I've had some right comments on YouTube saying things like, yeah, you expected 15 points out your first 5. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I expected 8. I expected 8, and that was only because the Arsenal fixture weren't in there then. Then they rearranged the Arsenal fixture. I expected a point from this. I expected home win against Villa. So there was your 4, and I thought we'd beat Arsenal. I put that in there. So, yeah, I mean, I just think we've got to start getting points. It's that simple. Because if we don't score goals, we don't get points, we go down. It's that simple. And the financial ramifications of Everton going down are absolutely monumental. You know, I keep reading people saying, oh, yeah, we'll do a Norwich model, go up, go down, go up, go down for funding for the stadium. No, that's not going to work with a club that is built on Premier League wages, Premier League structure, Premier League TV deals, plans, sponsorship deals that are all probably based on Premier League. You know, this is not a good thing for Everton to be anywhere near this bottom 3. You know, revenues have gone down. Every single position you lose a couple of £1 million. This has been catastrophically horrendous the last 2 years for Everton. And look, if it ends this season by being in the Championship, then the board deserve it. They deserve it. The lack of ambition, lack of forward thinking, lack of signing a striker, a decent one, is a disgrace. But Everton just have to do well. They just have to get. They They have to produce something that gets 3 points or a point away from home. Because if they don't, yeah, we're done. We're done. Everton are going to have to play through the lines of Forest. They've got a ball passer in midfield now with John Joe Shelvey. They've got players like Fuller and Johnson and people that can score goals, and they've got pace. They've got creativity. Their issue's been similar to ours, I'd argue. They don't have that fantastic number 9 who puts the ball in the net, but they'll create chances. They'll definitely create chances, and Everton have got to be on the guard. Again, we don't know if Calvert-Lewin's starting or not. Dyche coming out and saying we'll see doesn't help anyone. I'm getting slightly rattled by Mr. Dyche. I like him. I'm not disputing I dislike him, but his decisions are killing me. They are absolutely killing me. And while we sit here not quite knowing what the formation is, what a plan is, we know that the only plan that I can see that we play is win a corner and try and score it. That's it. Because not starting someone who can cut in the lines and break down play, like Damari Gray, I don't get it. I don't understand. He was talking about going long, yet he's playing Morpay over Ellis Sims. Doesn't make sense. So I don't know what the strategy is, because it doesn't work either way. So for me, Ellis Sims, Damari Gray, and if he's watching this, I'm begging that he does that. I'm begging you that you do that, because Ellis Sims can control the ball and Damari Gray can run off him. It's simple football. It's Esky and Owen. It's I can't think of many more like little large footballers. There's definitely more than just them two. Well, I can't think of any more. No. I don't know. But there you go. It's that. That's what we need. We need... Oh, it's Ferguson and Rooney. Oh, come on, man. So that's what I would do personally. I play the two up front. I go hell for leather. We need a point. I don't think Forest have got loads of goals in them. So if you can contain them, great. And then just go and get one. Go and get a goal. We've gone away from home and we've picked up points. We did at Brentford. We did at Leeds. Now go and do it at Forest. Go and win. Go and beat the first team since September to beat them at their ground. You did it with Arsenal. It's the first team to beat Arsenal in 20-odd games. Go and do it at Forest. Because this is Sean Dyche's first test away from home. Forget the other two. This is it. And if he can get a result in this game, it definitely should give us confidence going into other games away from home against mid-table sides that Everton can turn up. Because at the minute, we've got 13 games left. All the teams around us have got a game in hand. We are in shit creek with no paddle. And Sean Dyche has got to find a paddle, because at the minute he's not paddling very well. So let's just say, guys, keep smiling. Big game. Nervous. I'm actually shitting myself about it. It's horrendous. And, peace.